We just got the full reveal for Modern Warfare 2 Season 6, and with this, there's a bunch of new weapons, there's a bunch of different haunting events, we've got some DMZ stuff. This is probably the best battle pass we've ever seen, some really cool different operators, some new rank play rewards, a new event, and so much more. In this video, we're going to cover all this as quick as possible. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, make sure to unlock that subscribe button. So this blog post is massive. It might be the biggest one we've ever gotten, so just bear with me. We're going to go through all the important stuff as quickly as possible, starting off the haunting arrives in Modern Warfare 2. It appears a group known as the Dark Ritual Operators have located and opened a terrifying hellmouth. And with that, a bunch of chaos has ensued, and it's now up to Spawn, the anti-hero, to save us. We're getting a bunch of new modes in Warzone, the first one being Operation Nightmare, which is going to be at Al Mazrah, coming out mid-season. They say that it's going to officially come out on October 17th. The goal is to find and eliminate most wanted targets. Doing so, you're going to get a bounty, and you might get a mastery weapon blueprint, which I think is going to be a permanent unlock. So definitely going to be worth doing this. We're going to try that out and at least make some sort of content showing you what that blueprint looks like and how you get it. Then we've got the Haunting of Vondel, also coming out mid-season. This teaser image for that looks really sick. And in this, there's going to be the Graveyard of the Witch and Altars of the Butcher, and it sounds like you're actually able to fight the Butcher. Do you have the skill to summon this hulking demon, descend into the underworld, and face him in battle, and reap the rewards if you dare to defeat him? And on top of that, it sounds like there's other permanent rewards. Perhaps there are other hidden rewards you can find as you brave the blood-covered streets of Vondel. Sounds like there is a lot going on with just this one simple mode, and there's other modes on top of this. We have the Haunting Zombie Royale, once again a limited time mode, both on Al Mazrah and Vondel coming in mid-season. And this is going to be a lot like the previous haunting event, so if you played that, you know what to expect here. Then for the last new mode, we've got the Haunting Vondel Lockdown, which after reading through this appears to be just Vondel Lockdown, but it's set at nighttime. Next, we have new equipment and items coming in the haunting event. The first one being the Haunted Box, which works like an ammo box, but it spills out plates, ammunition, and equipment, so it's definitely worth it. But it says to take extreme care while opening these boxes, so there seems to be some sort of downside. Then we've got a Bloodseeker Grenade, which is a vampire bat that latches onto enemies and highlights them in thermal vision. And we're getting jump scares back. So when you're opening chests around Al Mazrah, be prepared, because just like the previous haunting events, there's going to be some different jump scares that might be popping out at you. DMZ is also getting the haunting event stuff. This is all they tell us about DMZ. They don't give us a ton of information, but they say Operation Nightmare is coming to Al Mazrah, so there is going to be the night version of Al Mazrah here. They also say you're going to be able to track down and finally neutralize monstrous entities from beyond this world. So I think that's going to be the Butcher boss fight that they talked about earlier. They don't mention Vondel at all, so this might just be Al Mazrah, but hopefully we also get that special version of Vondel as well in DMZ. They just didn't give us a ton of information in this little section here. Now moving on to the new 6v6 content, we've got some new MP maps. La Costa, this is going to be a 6v6 map coming at launch. Looks pretty cool. Then we've got another one also coming at launch for 6v6. This being Village, and this is a rework of an old COD map from Call of Duty 2, which came out in 2005. I never played COD 2. The oldest COD that I played was COD 3, so I didn't get to experience this map, but I'll be able to play it when it comes out at the launch of Season 6. Also got some new gunfight maps, this one being King coming at launch here, a little sneak peek of it right here. Also got another gunfight map, this one called Fight, which reminds me of Modern Warfare 2019. Yeah, definitely gives me those shoot house vibes from this one. But on top of this, we're also getting two event-themed reskinned maps. So they're taking two of the maps that are already in the game and reskinning them. They're coming out mid-season. We've got El Asilo here, and you can see it's got some sort of creature at the top. We got some masks here, and the lighting is definitely more event-themed. Then we've got Embassy, and this is way different. It's got Save Us here. Obviously, it's at nighttime. This is normally a super bright map. It says Send Help here. Appears to be some dead zombies here. Oh, and a zombie in the doorway here with a bunch of blood. Always love to see these event themed maps. It definitely pulls together the entire event. Then we've got haunting event themed modes in MP. This isn't anything big. This is just cosmetic changes. So for domination, there's going to be scarecrows instead of flags. For kill confirmed, it's going to be skulls instead of dog tags. For drop zone, there's sometimes going to be scares when you're opening the packages. Then in infected, instead of the zombies being normal, they're going to be haunting event themed zombies. So just cosmetic changes for the modes. There's a new soul capture event coming in the mid-season. This is going to be just like the trophy hunt event, but instead of dropping trophies, they're going to be dropping souls. So it doesn't matter what mode you're playing, multiplayer, DMZ, or Warzone, when you kill enemies, they drop souls. If you collect those, at the end of the game, there's going to be a shop you can use to buy stuff. They don't tell us what we can buy here, but if we scroll up, I assume this weapon right here might be one of the items. This is definitely an event blueprint. It's got orange with green glowing text. There's skeletons there. I think it even says event at the top. So maybe this might not be from the soul capture event, but it might be from some other event during the season. There's also this really cool operator skin, which we'll talk about how to unlock that in just a little bit. But if this is a free blueprint, this is definitely a good one. During the haunting event, there's going to be new daily login rewards. They don't tell us what these are going to be. They show us this image above it, but I think this is just a random image. I doubt this is going to be an operator skin they give away for free, but hey, you get free stuff just for logging in during the haunting event. You can't beat that. Then we've got new rank play rewards, and these ones are pretty interesting. So here's the MP blueprint you get. Then we've got the MP ranked play camo. So we got to win 100 games for this. We've got the Warzone stuff. This is a signal blueprint. Then for getting 100 kills in Warzone ranked, you get a coral reef camo. Then we've got the new division rewards. So at the end of the season, whatever the highest division you were, you're going to get these rewards. For MP, there's decals. So there's going to be a top 250 decal plus all the other ones. Then for Warzone ranked, there is now an LTV vehicle skin, which I think is a pretty cool idea. They messed up on the wording here. This says Crimson, but that is definitely Platinum. This says Airy, but that is definitely, so yeah, just you know, this is a little out of order, but you should be able to match these together if you know what Warzone ranked is. But there's going to be a top 250 LTV skin. That is going to be pretty fire, and I wonder if that's going to be animated. This is a really tiny image, so we can't tell from this, but a top 250 vehicle skin is an interesting change. Next, we're getting 4 new weapons. The first one being the TR-76 Geist, which is an AR that's going to be in the Battle Pass, meaning you can use it at launch. It does solid damage with a moderate fire rate, so we'll have to see how that plays out. Then we're getting a new SMG, which is another version of the ISO. It's the ISO 9mm, gonna be in the Battle Pass, so you can use it at launch. And I'm kind of getting tired of these weapons that are already weapons that are in the game with a small twist and then being rebranded as a new weapon. But yeah, this is the ISO 9mm, and yeah, we'll see it when it comes out. We're also getting a new melee weapon, these being the dual Camos. So I'm gonna call these mini sights because that's what they look like to me. Gonna be in the Battle Pass, so you're gonna be able to use these at launch. So we'll see them when they come out. It's just another new melee weapon. After this, we then have the Doom Chainsaw, and this one's very interesting because they've marketed this as a new weapon. They said it was a new weapon up here. However, the only way to get this is in the Doom bundle. This isn't a free weapon, which at first I was kind of alarmed. I'm like, oh wow, now they're making weapons exclusive to bundles. However, if you scroll down here, it kind of explains it. Though physically different in form, the chainsaw has the same damage profile as the pickaxe. It does not have a progression or mastery reward associated with it and should be considered a variant of the pickaxe when delivering damage to an opponent. This is a little confusing, so I don't know if you're going to be able to use camos on this. It's not going to have its own mastery reward or progression with it, so you're not going to have, you know, a chainsaw mastery, but getting kills with this, is this going to count for the pickaxe? And if you have, you know, Polyatomic and Orion on the pickaxe, can you use it on the chainsaw? Because if not, it kind of ruins this for me. I like to see blueprints with camos on it, and I would love to see this with Polyatomic and Orion. And if you're not able to use it, if you have it unlocked on the pickaxe, then what's really the point? This just kind of sounds like a blueprint for the pickaxe, but kind of like a downgraded blueprint, a blueprint where you're not able to use the other stuff that came with it. So it's like a worse version of a pickaxe blueprint, if that makes any sense. During the haunting event, we're also going to be getting possessed equipment. These are just small changes to field upgrades that are already in the game. So for the sound suppression mine, there's also going to be hallucinatory audio assault on top of the stuff it already does. And for the decoy grenade, on top of gunfire, you're also going to hear inhuman and monstrous sounds. So you're going to hear zombie moans and other stuff like that with the decoy grenade. Nothing huge. Next, we've got the new Blackcell operator. This is Valeria, but you can see that it's spelled weird because this isn't the normal Valeria. This is a robotic version of Valeria. That's a brand new operator that has robotic voice lines, so we'll have to test those out. And you can see inside the skeleton here, she's got like a golden skeleton and wires, but they definitely knew what they were doing with the skin. This just looks like Valeria wearing like a leathery skin tight suit. So very, very interesting, but they knew. She also comes with a new tactical pet that's equally robotic, known as Megabyte. So I assume this is going to be a robotic dog, so that's going to be interesting. Hopefully the finishing moves are different than the other dog finishing moves. Hopefully they don't just bite the arm. There's some really cool things they could do with a robotic pet finishing move, and I hope they take advantage of that. Next, we've got the new Battle Pass operators and skins, and this Battle Pass is way different than any other Battle Pass we've seen in COD. One, the operators we get are collaboration operators, and you'll see what I mean when we get to the skins. These skins are way better than what we've seen in any Battle Pass previously. So one of the new operators we're getting is Simmons. This is what his operator skin looks like right here, so a crossover operator. Then we're also getting Spawn, which is apparently a separate operator, so I guess we're going to have Simmons and Spawn. Maybe they're going to be on different teams. There is a tier 0 skin for Spawn. I think this is his tier 0 skin. Then there's going to be a tier 100 skin, and I think that's the one with the cape, the different promo art that we've seen. There's also going to be a burn Spawn skin, which is going to be for Simmons here. As we scroll down, there is a creepy clown for Fender, which is pretty creepy looking. Definitely an interesting Battle Pass skin. Then we have got the Violator, which, yeah, look at that. What does that remind you of? That definitely strikes an image in my mind there, but that is pretty cool. Then we've got the Disruptor for Kong. Once again, kind of looks like they're kind of going for a different theme here, kind of like that. Got the taser here. That's one of the finishing moves in the game. Next, we've got a Soul Crusher skin for Vega. Then we've got a Nikto Spawn skin, which this one looks all right. We have probably my favorite skin out of all the ones that have been revealed this season. This is a Nova skin, and this looks like evil group. You can see inside, you can see almost like a nervous system of red, like wires put together. Then it's a tree with glowing eyes, said to be an earthen form of Mother Nature herself. Gia is an ancient goddess of considerable power and seeks ruination for those intent on despoiling her realm. Probably one of the coolest skins in the entire game, and I don't think you can buy this. I don't think this is a bundle. Apparently this is in the Battle Pass, because this is in the Battle Pass section, and this is one of the coolest skins I think we have ever gotten the Battle Pass, at least for me personally. Next, we've got some of the new bundles, and with this, there are new licensed operators. The first one being a Diablo crossover. I've never played Diablo, so I don't know much about either of these operators, but they're each going to be their own bundle. Not even sure if they have voice lines, because I don't really know who these people are. But yeah, so 2 new bundles here. If you're a Diablo fan, that's really cool. Then we've got a Skeletor bundle, Overlord of Evil, and it's going to be a Tracer Pack bundle. Here's the key art for it. It does confirm right here he is going to be his own unique operator, so he's going to have voice lines. That is going to be a really fun voice line video to test out. Also going to have theme blueprints and emblems. I really hope these have finishing moves. I think if they add finishing moves for all these licensed crossovers, that's going to be really fun. Then we've got Ash Williams from Evil Dead. Once again, going to be his own operator here, so he should have voice lines. That is going to be very interesting. Hopefully has some cool finishing moves themed around it. Then we've got Alucard from Hellsing. Not quite sure who this is exactly, but it doesn't say if he's going to be his own operator. However, looking at this skin, pretty sure this is going to be a brand new operator. Since they don't give us a ton of details about this one's probably going to be a mid-season bundle that we're going to get here. Hopefully has a finishing move, hopefully has some voice lines. Then we've got the Doom bundle. This doesn't come with an operator or an operator skin. This just comes with weapons. We've got this, which is probably for the 725. Then we've got the Chainsaw blueprint, which we already talked about earlier. Might not actually be a blueprint. It's almost like a new weapon, but a limited new weapon. So take that for what you will. I wonder if, since this is a collaboration bundle, if this is still going to be full priced, because if it just comes with a couple of weapons, I don't know if it really justifies a full price bundle cost of the 2,400 COD points like we're going to see with the rest of these. Then we're getting the final Prestige. With this update, they're going to add Prestige 22 through Prestige 25, which is going to be all the Prestiges added for Modern Warfare 2. Here's the new icons. I'm pretty sure these are emblems that already exist in the game. I'm pretty sure I've unlocked this. But if you hit max rank, hit Prestige 25, this time, instead of unlocking a blueprint, you are going to unlock this operator skin here. So if you're a fan of the Milsim operators, that is great. You're actually going to be able to unlock one. You just have to hit level 1,250 to get that. And then past this in the blog post, they're just talking about COD Next, and they give us a roadmap for what's coming in the future of Call of Duty. We got the beta dates, and then obviously the launch of Modern Warfare 3, but there's no new information in the rest of this, although they do go on for quite a while. Nothing new in there. With that, we're going to wrap this up. So we did cover a ton in this. There's new weapons coming, a bunch of new cosmetics. This Battle Pass seems to be one of the best Battle Passes we've ever got. Ton of different collaboration operators, the new rank play rewards, you know, all this stuff. If you guys want to see any guides, whether it be for the event, if you want to see reviews for the new Battle Pass, all that stuff, make sure to unlock that sub button. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.